Hello. Today we'll continue where we left off. I did a bunch of off-screen grinding. I don't have super much time today. Unfortunately. The plan is to finish all the important bits in Village. Important bits being hunt each of the things that we didn't do so far. In terms of grinding, I'm still with the unupgraded Jaggy set. The alternative is Rathalos. It's expensive and doesn't provide all that much. A little bit more defense, but not really worth it. But yeah, grinding wise, a couple upgrades. I got a ton of the materials needed to upgrade from here. And the things I didn't upgrade, I literally can't or see no purpose in, like the laggy swags. Not yet, anyway. The fuck are you on about, Karga? I haven't played Wilds in like forever. We're trying now. Oh, I should eat actually. I've been online to know. Yeah. Reasonable. Your neck and... What the fuck did you do? That don't sound healthy, bro. The fuck? That very did something to me, I don't know. Well, I hope it gets better soon. People left half-word bodies in intense pain. That really doesn't sound good, man. I hope it gets better soon. That's not great. Painkillers aren't helping anymore. Painkillers be weird. But yeah, do get that checked out. Where the fuck does it spawn? Am I doing a stupid? Yeah, it was Barrow that spawned in 8, right? Not... no, Barrow spawned in 3. It was Pekka that spawned in 8. Maybe I can manage 2-day vacation for 2 days! Yeah, okay, but to be fair, it is the military. Shit's weird. I don't know, but you don't sound like you are physically capable of vacation right now. Frankly. Vacation will be me laying in bed. Yeah. Oop. Oh, for fuck's sake, hit. Oh, I need to break the horns. I wasn't bad from 10 PM to 3 PM. It's 15 hours, yeah. Oops. Yeah, no, that... Oof. Alternate hitboxes. I love it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, this is hard. It's been so long, I don't remember the positioning on anything. Fucking classic. It was so worthy to eat before this. Holy hell. Well, luckily, I think Diablos is not required. Like, I'm literally just doing it to warm up. If I remember correctly, and I might not, because frankly it's been forever. I think the thing required now is the villager request to rebuild the camp, for which I did grind the materials. And then it'll probably be... I don't remember if it's a second set of key quests in rank 5 or if it's... straight up Ceadeus. Really don't remember, but we'll see after Diablos. Oh boy, it's a Diablos. It really is. Hello, Jerry. I think I'll run it. Oh, never mind. I forgot how much faster he is than sheathing and all that other shenanigans. Fucking camera. Hell yeah. Dig into leave, the classic combo. One of the few things I don't miss from old gen. I'm contemplating on what to do next, though, after, like, well after try. Because I do want to... I pretty much just want to finish village here. And then grind out the Helios set. And then... Oops. And then do hub stuff. Right. But that's not gonna take forever. So the question is what's next? Probably title update. I don't think title update 3 will meaningfully hold my interest. It doesn't do double. Yeah, this goes underground. Yeah, I mean, that's his whole shtick. Lance has a couple of reasons on why it's good. Like, one of the reasons Lance is good is because it's all-gen. Not necessarily in, like, any other department than hitboxes are fucking jank and you can guard. Unless you can't. That sucks. But yeah, underwater helps. Hammer is also pretty good underwater. Greatsword is so-so. Timing feels weird and wrong. Wow, help stuffs. What's the other side quest? Break both horns. That's a goal. Actually, it's faster if I go the other way. But yeah, the question is what comes after. I'm thinking I'll do the try online stuff, right? And then that'll be interrupted by title update 3. So it'll be a little bit of... grinding AT Squid and kill that machine Omega. And then what? I don't think that either of those will have too big a meta impact on swags. So that should be like... that should be done in at most a month. Didn't want me to counter that. That's evil. I can't even tell you what Omega would have to have in terms of skills for it to have a big impact. Like, sharpness is not too big a concern. Element is mostly worthless. Like, maybe if it outright had the, what's it called? The MH now element skills, then we could be talking, but I don't see that happening. Where the fuck? The fake out, anyway. Maybe I need more than unupgraded Jaggy set for this. Maybe. Maybe. Unfortunate. Oh no, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. May I remind you? Oops. I don't think that was unforeseeable. One other big thing I did was get this thing. Specifically for Ceadeus. I don't know if I needed it. I do not remember if I needed it. But I do vividly remember that I was very adamant about grinding that thing out when I played Try for the very first time. I did a little bit of grinding. Just a little bit. Let's see. I can give one of those. Do not have fit fish that I never use. I don't remember the crafting list at all, regardless. Who remembers the stuff after 10 years? You would be surprised. Like, one of my favorite things is collecting extremely niche knowledge. Extraordinarily niche knowledge. What I do not remember, though, is... Because I know you can do... You don't really have a requirement for Ceadeus, right? It's just giant whale that's auto-scroller for 15 minutes, and then you get, like... Then you get the choice of just standing around until you can hit him or following him around very inefficiently or whatnot. But I do remember struggling to one quest clear him. Like, I do know that I spent a ton of time repelling him back in the day. Until I switched to the Rusted Lands. This one specifically. At which point I could kill him in the first go. What I don't remember is if there was other stuff involved. Canteen stuff, not the monsters. Well, I remember more of the canteen than I do of other stuff. Like, I roughly know the crafting list. As in, no, not crafting, the combination thing. Right, the combining list or whatever. I very roughly remember that. The thing that I don't remember about that is the gun side of things. Like, very vaguely I have an understanding that, like, oh, popfish is for normals. The other thing is for Pierce, Needle Tuna or something. Like, those things I understand, but... My actual gameplay with guns is pretty much limited to scatter cheesing Elatrion. Cluster cheesing, rather. I used to be a hunter like you back in the day. Oh, the monsters I mangled. Connection kind of wonky, maybe just me. Yeah, it might be a little bit of everything. Stream is buffering. It shouldn't be. Like, at least not from my end. YouTube's like the panel says the connection is very good. Constantly 20 secs behind. I have noticed that YouTube is shitting itself a lot rather recently. Like a lot. Are you not? Yeah. I wish that this was the plot point of any MH at any point. You just straight up lose your license. That would be really funny. I'm an honest woman, you know. I hope for the best. I hope it lasts. Like, I've noticed that even on videos, like non-live stuff, YouTube had to buffer in between very weirdly. I don't know what it is. I've been contemplating to switch over to Twitch for a while, but then again... So, little peek behind the veil. So, I am German. There is rules and regulations for everything. And the amount of stuff that's in the background regarding taxes, regarding legal notices, regarding licenses. So, as it stands, what we're doing here is fine. But if for any reason I had like, I think it was about 1,500 or so people watching, I would need a license to stream. So I've been looking into stuff, right? Like, it is not clearly defined. What if I do a premiere, right? Like, I make a video, I upload it, I set it as a premiere, so that people can watch it together. Is that streaming? Would that require the same license? Like, there's a billion of these questions that aren't exactly clear. So I've been looking at digging into the documents and files and whatnot. So, no, you don't have to pass a test. You just need to pay up. No. Not professional. Streaming at all. Here's another fun fact. How do you dox a German YouTuber? The answer is you don't. Because they're required by law to do it themselves. Fun, isn't it? Really fun. So yeah, I spent like 2 weeks mostly looking into that stuff. And like how to approach it from a safe perspective. It's fucking jank is what it is. And as it stands, I think I get by just fine. But sometime within the next month or so, there's a couple of things that need changing. Which, you know, none of you are gonna notice. But it's AIDS. There's really no other way to describe it. Oh, that's all of them? Wait, there's no... You're not gonna force me to do Diablos after all, are you? I really don't wanna. Fine, we'll do Uragaan. I had hoped we could do Agnaktor instead. Ye old clack, but he might be post Ceadeus. I don't need that, don't think. But yeah, there is the idea that I'll eventually move over to Twitch in a hope that that's better. The problem with that, however, is that I would need to register differently. And then it'll be a whole lot more annoying on taxes when it comes to that, which it kind of does. Poison knife. Oh right, it's sleep eaters, right? Not poison. Which of these guys did I think does poison? I really don't remember. Wyvern here. I even forgot how to get him to cry. I know that the flies you can get by dunking them. Don't remember for the fighting ones. Gun lives, it's where Cluck lives, it's where you grind rusted shards, ancient shards and farms. I hope you will step on me. Oh, this is bad. Oh, battery. Oh no. Oh man, I am so out of practice. Turn around. That's not turning around. Don't roll. Go bounce. Like the wind is bounce. Little raw. Oh, that's a big roll. What do we do about that? Tiny Uragaan has used. No, he doesn't do 1,000,000 damage. He's got normal damage, but he is small. Oh, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Oh, that was a mistake. That finished a lot faster than I thought it would. He's gonna do it again. But yeah, the question of what after try still remains. I'm torn between going for ultimate or frontier. A part of me really wants to go frontier. I do like Frontier more, yes, but there is an idea behind doing this in the first place. Like I kind of want to look back on what the franchise did, right? Like suss out why exactly it is so beloved by long-term fans. And why Wilds and also World went against that so hard. And kind of figure out what we lost. If that makes sense. There goes my shot. But yeah, Frontier is probably my favorite MH. Jesus Christ, can that... There we go. And I still bounce, right. Get poisoned. Sharp. Wow, the knockback on that little rock. That's just trying new things like this. They can't just put out the same thing forever. Yeah, except they can. It's not so much. So the thing isn't so much that they're trying new stuff and it's just not landing. The thing is, like, a big problem is in what they are trying. None of the things in Wilds is really and honestly and wholly new. None of the things. Like, oh, crossplay? No, that wasn't Frontier. Oh, Seasons? No, that wasn't DOS. Oh, the Diva? That was also in DOS and then kinda in 4U, I hear, and then also big point in Frontier. And then the open area, that was a first with World. And then the mantles are also just... Mantles are kinda new, and the claw as well. But those things also kinda suck, so... There is that. Gonna catch me, isn't it? Not barely, isn't it? Cool. Huge shift like in World. Yeah. Oops. World has its own fan base, I feel. Did it? I have very little reference to other games. Like I said it before, but MH is like the one thing I really play. So I don't really know how their design is in their other franchises. They literally changed genre of the game twice now. First an RE4 and then an RE7. Consumer, I remember your try. Hello, Swamp. There was a safe spot somewhere. I just don't remember where. The Swamp Greet's back. Awesome. Yeah, what I was getting at is that World has its own fan base, if that makes sense. Like, the people that got into MH because of World and then enjoyed it so much, and then also hated Rise, aren't really fans of MH as they are fans of World. Which, in all fairness, did some things very, very well. But the same things that World did well, and that Wilds wants to also do well, Wilds also did away with. Like, there is... Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, you don't do the thing, any of the things that, regardless of how much certain people hated it, myself included, you don't do the whole hunting aspect that people praised World for anymore, right? You don't do the tracks thing. You don't really get any interaction between monsters. Ah, flexing, my beloved. Yeah, you don't get interaction between monsters. Like, have you seen what Ray Dao will do if you just leave it alone? He'll just sit there all depressed and waiting for you to start a fight with him. So it's definitely not an environment thing. Like, it's things like that that are weird, right? Like, they did away with so much of the thing that made MH in the first place. Both for World and for Wild. It was... like, Rise was way, way closer to what was considered the roots. And much closer to what made us love MH back in the day. But still very far removed. Right, I think... No, he just sits there. He literally just sits there. He doesn't hunt prey. He doesn't pick fights with other stuff. He will just sit there until you go and interact. That was embarrassing. Just slam, please just slam. Please. No, yes. Yeah. You got some stuff for the shareholder value, real. Wow, that hurt. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. Like, what if the whole idea was, hey, let's appeal to an online community by intentionally making things bad, but with easy fixes, so that we can then post on Twitter about it. Like, you just pay one guy to make the whole graphics for that for like a year or two in advance? That's cheaper than actually making a good thing. Do you know Guardian Doshaguma vomits out gastrointestinal fluids randomly when outside of combat? I mean, I would throw up too if I was a Dosha, but... I did not know that. Stop moving. Uragaan, please. We're doing the thing here. Also, please don't take 40 more minutes. Oh, this is bad. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so what if? What if they knew from the start that not having a tent outside that not having an item box outside of your tent was planned from the get-go, so that they could later postulate on Twitter how they fixed that problem and how they're listening to their community. But that's not a non-possibility. They're telling that Radar has less ecology moments than Espina Rice munching on the toads. Yes, that is what I intend. And it's not just Ray, it's everything. Almost nothing interacts. Okay, I need to actually be careful, I think. I do think I get one shot with my 50 defense. Guess it's all. It's not even fancy. It's just nothing. Okay, I should heal outside. Dreaming lows. Real talk? Have you never heard about that? Have you never wondered why streamers are so bad at the games that they stream? Like, for reference, I barely look at the screen. I look at chat most of the time. And there's like 4 of you. And I must say, all of you are very well behaved. But like, imagine you had like 50 messages per minute or so pop up that you also had to moderate on the side while concentrating on a game. And you're like trying to be entertaining and whatnot. Streaming actually makes you worse. Like, for real. The only reason I even started streaming back in Rise was for a short period of time anyway, because I got so bored at resetting. And I knew for a fact that I could do my scripts more or less blind. Like, I didn't need as much attention to it. Because I'm relatively good at scripting things. So that's how this whole thing started. He's still not limping? Brother, please. Pure evil. Also perform was on a screen share with my friends, I guess. Yeah. It's like that. Except a little bit more. Yeah, no, streaming does actively make me worse. Either that does not extend as big as I thought, or actually I framed that raw, which would be a first. Do something I can punish. No, not like that. Turn around double slam? I mean, okay. This was a nice start. I never do that. Ah, fuck, beginner mistake. I didn't bring pickaxes. I turned off Rise and stream. I turned off Rise and stream's running fine now. Does that even work? Yeah, that's the thing, it doesn't. Do you use AdBlock? Because I'll be honest, I do. It may or may not be related to that. Was does end up getting Master Rank DLC. 1, I fear the price tag. 2, think performance are bad now. Didn't Iceborne break like a lot of stuff? Yeah, so Iceborne was developed on an older build of World as far as I know. So it retroactively broke all the performance increases. The price tag will probably be $50. Realistically speaking. Probably $50. Although, I don't like Iceborne, I don't like World. But I would still say that paying $70 for Iceborne as a DLC by itself would be more than a fair price. I would go as far as to say $100 would be a fair price for how I play these games. But I also regularly get a couple thousand hours out of one title, right? So in that perspective, I'm fine with pretty much whatever price. It's just unfortunate that I also fucking hate Wilds and everything it stands for. So... 3 would be too expensive. You don't use app lock. Okay. Weird. It might just be YouTube shitting itself, just generally. That happens. It might be my connection shitting itself and not being honest about it. Oh, this is bad, I have no huge feelings on World. I do think the locals are better than Worlds. See... What is the worst locale in World? No matter how you feel about them, there is decidedly one that is significantly worse than all others. Which... Oh, holy strange. No, it's not forest for you, it's forest for everyone. Ancient Forest is objectively terrible. It's got so many problems. I know exactly 0 people that ever said Forest is the best locale I enjoy it the most. 0 people. Everything else, okay, we can discuss on that. But Forest is just objectively terrible. Come along Wilds and every locale is Forest. That wasn't so bad, it only took 25 minutes. No, Forest is terrible. And then Wild went and took it as like the baseline design for every locale. Congratulations. Thank you. I worked very hard for this. I was up all night thinking about her. How can I unupgrade a Jaggy armor this Uragaan? See, that's the other thing. I play on emulator, right? So the whole world of cheats and whatnot is theoretically open to me, but I decide against it. Because try is so enjoyable to me, especially after Wilds, that even the quote-unquote boring grindy bits are fun to me. It's not just forest, your screen character environment is actively fighting you to take a good screenshot. Camera is... I say it again and again. It's been 20 years. How is the hardest thing to fight still the camera? We will never know. Suppose Minion can come too. Abilities. No. Yes. Ah, crap, they're all useless, aren't they? Maybe. Then... I don't fucking know. Attack boost? No of those, unfortunate. Choo-choo. The ice region is, in my opinion, one of the worst looking locales. Oh no, the I don't even know what it's called, but the Wild's Ice area is, I want to love it. Random floating rocks you can travel across is cool. IMO. It is cool. But there is a time and a space and a place for everything. And floating rocks you travel across and then also pull them on monsters. Not a fan. Like, I really want to love that area, but I just can't. Like, in a way, it makes sense that Omega is going to spawn there, but I just really wish it wouldn't. Like, then you have Viberia, which is not much better. Like, this is literally just the worst part of Ancient Forest. The map. Desert is just large for the sake of being large. Like the wet forest. Yeah, the second iteration of Flooded Forest is literally the best map, I think. Outside of like Arena, but that's cheating. Now so the problem that I have isn't so much that you can pull those rocks. The problem I have is how powerful those rocks are. It is ridiculous. Have you seen a Gore Magala speedrun in the ice area? Like, the optimal way to run Gore in that area is to have a Jin invader and 4 rocks that you pull on him. And between Jin and the 4 rocks, Gore becomes capturable in 2 FRS. It's fucking ridiculous is what it is. Way overtuned. Have you never seen a Gore speedrun on that map? It is like 4 rocks by themselves deal, I think, more than half of Gore's health. It's percent-based damage too, so it doesn't really matter which monster you pick. It's like half the health is just gone because of 4 funny rocks. It's ridiculous. That's why I hate those. You're the hunter, you figure it out. Real. I've seen one with 3 horns. They just wail and gore while one rotates CCs. Yeah, that's also a thing that exists. Like... Monster Hunter in a co-op situationship is not exactly hard. Right? If you play in any coordinated fashion, it is, relatively speaking, easy. So a lot of the time that I hear people argue back against my opinions, let's say. Tundra looks great. Happy to help. A lot of people that argue back against my opinions, right? Like, whilst not being great and support sets not working and whatnot. You can tell that they are not nearly as knowledgeable as they think they are. Like, just... Most of the time, I'm speaking about things from a mechanical and optimization perspective. And from those things, from both of those standpoints, Vars just fucking sucks ass. A lot of the people that are complaining about, oh, it's only so negatively viewed upon, because it runs so badly. There's a lot of people that have upgraded their computers that now play Wilds, or could get to play Wilds, got to the very exact point where the rest of us started complaining, and now joined the complaining. It's wild. Tundra try or like what game? Yeah, try. Try Tundra is pretty good. Not necessarily because of how it looks, but it's just one flat plane. Perfect. Never met a hunter like you. Well, except myself. Oh, they don't make them like that anymore. The old ice area looks good too. Forgot to name and remember. It has a hole in the middle of the sea and the scenery. It has ice caves and an area that's almost entirely sloping. Oh, you mean... Yeah, I know. The one from Freedom Unite. The starting area in Freedom Unite. God, what was it called? They had really dumb names. In Hallfrost pretty flat. And I'm sufficient in size. What you fight down? The underground part is pretty neat. You haven't experienced flat until you experienced Tundra and Try. Like, actually just one plane. So flat. I love everything about it. Specifically Area 2. All the others are like whatever. And you didn't give me the oxygen skill. That's weird. There's a lot of flat areas. Not that flat. A ton of them have some kind of slope or some kind of little raises and beds here and there. Specifically, Area 2 in Tundra does not. That's why it stands out to me so much. Not one person has run away. Idiots. I'm gonna card a lot. Village evacuated without incident. It works even if it's scuffed. Oh no, Jerry. I'll burn that bridge when I come to it. Man, there's a mood. There's a fucking mood. Try Tundra is pretty much only useful for you because no, Area 2, the super flat one. Unless you mean like for visuals, that's gonna be a little bit. That's different, but gameplay wise. Try Tundra Area 2 is probably my favorite area in all of MH. There is zero elevation on that whole area. Yeah, Giginox area is pretty nice for that because you can light it up. That's cool. Purely visuals, there's very few areas that are really pretty. Sanctuary is pretty nice. Specifically, if you don't need an image, but you can make do with something animated, kill Shaggy in the Sanctuary in full ultimate. That's a pretty visual. I don't like that word, repel. The fuck does that mean? No mercy. We slay. We probably can't, but that's a topic of another day. Frontier has a bunch of very interesting areas, I'll tell you. It'll probably be a couple of weeks until we can get to that, if not months. But I will probably do Frontier after try. Like, I've been passed by like 5 people to prog on a different server because they have good custom content and a couple changes that are interesting. You did not remember this cutscene. Nobody does. Oh, oops. Look, I know there's a lot of weight on your shoulders, but pressure is part of the job for a hunter. Suck it up. They really don't do that anymore, right? They don't have NPCs just tell you outright, if you don't manage this, you're just bad. Deal with it. Funny barrel bombs. Hunter notes. Behind me, isn't it? Yes. The music of Ceadeus is amazing. Alma doesn't count. Music in this game are more often good than bad. If you haven't, check out the music for Stronghold. If you ever need a musical track that screams at you that it's background noise, Stronghold background music is... it just does such an amazing job at that. At just being background music. It's really good. Why did they make Alma tell you that after TU1? Yeah. The correct abbreviation is MHY, because why the fuck? Like, Y is a guiding principle in Wilds. Final heal. Is this the area he beams? Yeah, it is the area he beams. Okay, I should piss off. That's still not enough, no. You know you're on a really good pace when he loses the beard thing in this area. Yeah, like this. Good pace. That Y from you have held a 60% at random. Trust max. It really is. We call it the fucking modifier because why the fuck is it here? Oh man. Do your thing, I can't hurt you anyway. Actually, I can. Right. When I get to grind him off screen, it'll be very fun and enjoyable because I need like 2 or 3 of the 5% drops. Fantastic. Why the fuck not, said Capcom calmly. True. True and real. Oh man. I'm contemplating, and by contemplating I mean I added it to my list. So I have a sort of bucket of ideas, right, where I put down things I want to talk about in videos and stuff. And one of them is, what if the MH Now skills were in Wilds? Like, how would that impact, like, you know, proper theory crafting, theorizing how things would change. The things that are there's one that's basically peak performance for element. Yeah, people are playing now. For reasons. There is an element version of peak performance where if you have above a certain threshold of health, like it's got 3 levels, and what was it? For each point of health you have, you gain element, kind of. The first level is like health times 2, the second is health times 4, and the third is health times 8 or something stupid. So you gain a shit ton of element from that. The cap health in Wilds is 150, I think. So you would gain like 1200 element. And now add the fucking modifier to that. Like, I think it would be interesting to showcase mathematically and then also go a bit more into depth about what that would mean for combat in general. And then also go over how that would impact flinch timings and possibly even speedruns and whatnot. It wouldn't be, no. It absolutely wouldn't be. Like, guns would fucking love it, I think. Cutscene time? Cutscene time? Guys, cutscene time? Yosh. The fight itself is dog shit, but man, it has atmosphere. It's not. It's the other song. It's not this version. The song has like 3 versions, and it's I think it's a credits one that the diva thinks. It's not this one. Don't ask. I wonder at what point Element starts out deep as a Robble plus wax and watts. Never. Strictly never. Asterisk. If it's a power file, it already does. Like it's really fucking terrible. Only the Highbolt Axe actually has a winning matchup in terms of elemental sets. I got it in the wrong direction. How much element would you need? It doesn't matter. Because Power File is better at element than element files. For a element file, for an element Artian specifically, to compete with a power file, they would need to forget that sharpness exists. They would need full element on their rolls. You would need to delete Elicap. And you would need 6 extra skills compared to what Raw does, and then it would compete with the Raw sets that we use right now. So if you give the same budget to powers to Raw sets, it's an uphill battle that element files cannot win, and thus elemental sets cannot win. The only way element is relevant is if we get a lot of flat element and elemental power files, like Laggy, like Zoshia. I got it in the wrong direction. Beautiful. And the answer is a lot. Like, to compete, a lot. I don't know if it would be well-designed Swaxers, honestly. I don't know if that would be well-designed, honestly, because I can't afford having more than like 6 per game. Where the fuck is he going? Is he not supposed to like swim up and do the whole beam shebang? That's not beam, that's... I missed. This is Ceadeus World Tour. Real. Somehow I thought that would have a hurt boss. Oh god, stamina. That's gonna hurt. Jacha's old body is toast. Oh, Chacha, that's a very bad time to not be here. Ay ay ay. Oh no, actually it's fine. First ground death ever. No, I drowned before. On purpose. I don't remember if this horn also just come off or if you actually need to hit them. I think they just come off, right? Again? One of these years I'll actually counter as well. I swear. What? Repel? Scammed! I got scammed! The fuck do you mean, repel? Let me slay the guy! I need Helios set, please! Chase the whale. Real! There he goes. Be like the gacha companies. Hell yeah. I always wanted to be a gacha company. Life goal. That's the diva version. You really don't make them like that anymore. I've honestly no clue for who Outlanders for, like for what demographic should it get into the Monarch. I mean, you can ask that. You and I can both be very critical of it, right? But at the end of the day, they made it, and they made it for profit. Also stand up for him. But yeah, someone is paying for it, guys. And that's their audience. It's the same with the fucking horse armor DLC. Someone paid for it, and that was the audience. Weapons, armor. There's a lot you can gacha out of a mage. Hunters? Actually? What the fuck? Also, I hate to tell it, but even if I wanted to, I can't skip this. Unskippable credits. Mage Riders? There were a couple really jank MH games. Like Frontier, of course. Then there's Online that kind of died, that people are very aggressively looking for code. Do not skip Peak. I don't like this song as much. Like the first two are more important. Moonquake and Proof of a Hero. This one's pretty whatever. I also really need to see a bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. You're not gonna miss much. You will sit here and watch the list of people that made the game you played for 12 hours. Hell yeah. I think I saw like a Kuroyaku gal with dual blades. That's like one of the characters. I think a gunless. Oh god, please don't tell me that the whole concept is that it's random NPCs, basically, with random ass full sets and random ass weapons. Like, is that the whole thing? It's like every armor set and weapon combination, like a whole ass character? Jesus Christ. It's just Genshin Impact. Yeah, of course it is. Like, every gacha game is pretty much just every other gacha game. Like, they just copy whatever sells well because it's considered good. The designs are tailored. So they are they are actively... Like, you could look at them and be like, okay, yeah, this could be a character. It's not just, oh, this person is a trash tier pull because it's got, like, Jaggy armor. But this person is amazing because, look, it's Ravelos armor. Unfortunately, amazing one pulled hammer, and that sucks. Like, that's the worst case outcome here, right? As long as it's not that, it's almost okay. I mean, I say that very, very carefully because no gacha is ever okay. They are built on exploitation. And if Outlands is a gacha like Image Riders, they really should have learned from. Why? It's gonna print money. Likely can't change weapons. Yeah, I mean, that just makes sense, right? Rampaging God. Interesting. They're not competing with themselves here. It's a different audience. Nobody that enjoyed Wilds. Yeah, okay, that is basically nobody. There's very few people that really like Wilds. Right, what do we have left? Clack clack. Only 2 years of service. How much money did it make in those 2 years? In Ceadeus, my beloved. Soon. So soon. Look at that bastard of a weapon. 25% powerful. It is so stupid. We paid for that sin for so long. Unfortunately, it sucks. But we paid for it so long. And it's also gonna fail at least go offline. I don't know, but imagine it's not much. You would, right? You can look that up. Capcom is a publicly traded company, so they have to list all of their earnings. There is documents for that. I could add it to the list and check later myself if you're also very curious. You must be invincible. Just don't look at my Diablos matchup. What did I want from this guy? I forgot. They really don't make him like that anymore. I would like to highlight how stark of a contrast this is compared to when you start Ceadeus, where they're like outright, if you can't clear this, fucking deal with it. And now they're like actually celebrating that you dealt with it. They don't make them like that anymore. They really don't. God, I wish MH wasn't too scared to actually have monsters filter you anymore. Time for the bad news. You disobeyed direct orders. A severe offense, blah blah, but you defeated the Ceadeus and saved the village. Real. It's earned $7 million across its lifetime. Is that gross earnings or actual profit? Big difference. But then again, I also can't imagine a mobile title requires $7 billion to like make. No, I'm not gonna kiss you. Earnings, not profits, yeah. So let's see. Clack, clack, here we go. What the fuck, Horny blocked? What the fuck? Is it actually? Wow, that's evil. I'll have you know, I have nothing. Like, I have no filter for live chat. Everything that gets filtered is YouTube by itself. I've said it, I think I've said it before, but like, generally, the comments, even if they disagree with me, and also live chat, all of you are very well behaved. So I just felt no need to actually block anything. So that is YouTube side, and there's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure it's mostly reused assets from Stories 1 with some edit. Yeah, that does make sense. Asset reuse is quite strong within Capcom, specifically within MH. I don't know about the other titles. It's pretty strong in Mega Man too, in the old ones. You know, Rockman days. Rathian Ruffalos, whatever. 2 Diablos, maybe not. Go double barrier is gonna suck ass. Saving up on my good boy points. Pretty easy to be a decent human being. Being a prick takes effort, that's why I don't do it. No. I am a prick. But in return, I don't mind if people are prick towards me. Right, it's only fair. If I laugh at you, you should be allowed to laugh at me. I don't like when people laugh at each other. And like... hostility, right? Like towards each other. That's dumb. What are we doing? Probably... Cluck that, right? Reused Rise. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Considering that Rise is a Switch 1 game, you'd assume that those textures are pretty fucking optimized. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's toxic relationship with US real news. To a degree. To a degree. I love friendly banter. Yeah, so what's left? Diablos, I think we don't need to... What the fuck? Oh, is that a Rathian invader? Yeah, I think it is. So Raffalos. Uragaan is the interesting one, and then... None of these are interesting, okay. There's some Wilds influence though, yeah. I mean, why? The fear part, I mean. If there's Wilds influence, it just makes the game worse, period. There's almost nothing that Wilds did super well. I was scraping so hard to even find 9 things. Cluck Cluck. Is that a Lance matchup? I don't think it is, right? No, it's probably not. With the beams and whatnot. Oh god, and the slams, right? Ay, 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 ay. Sonic bombs. I'm pretty certain I do want to capture it. Is that all? think so.
Oh. There.
Adoro means battle. Nani? I mean, Ruffles fight I saw looked more like a wild Ruffles. Also, the first trailer literally had FPS drops in the trailer. Yeah, I remember that. Oh god. Yeah. Never forget this, Weebas? No. I love the Argosy Captain. The original Argosy Captain. This guy's a banger throughout. I sometimes lament that I don't speak Japanese. Or rather that I don't read Japanese. I also don't speak it, but different point. There's a ton of characters in these games that have like a language difference, right? Like this guy in the Western release, very evidently heavy Japanese influence in his speech, right? I wonder how he speaks in the Japanese version. Barbarian Blade. Maybe it's a longsword matchup after all. I forgot if this one's already good or if it needed like 12 upgrades to get there. It is already kind of good. But the sharpness is pain. Kinda like a Goku situation. Nope, can't upgrade anything. Wow. Okay. What? Wait, for real? There's no shot. Did I misremember? Does he not give guard? Jeez. Was that Frontier or Tri-Ultimate, man? I don't remember. Love the guy dubbing Goku with a fake Western accent. Real. Handicraft hearing. Remind me. I got blunt out of this boy, right? Yeah, blunt. 2, 5, 8, 10, 11. Did I miscount? That's a lot. 1, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, really, it's 11. So we need 2 sharpness decorations anyway. Oh god, and it eats handicraft. Oh god, this is so bad. Why would it do that? Oh, that's evil. Fuck, how did I run Helios back in the day? Because I know I did. And I know that I got rid of Blunt. It's 2-2 and then 4-3. What was the chest? Even worse. Yeah, demonic blessing is whatever. Mysteries of youth, indeed. Did I mix it? Like, there's no way that that I made a mix set back in those days. I was way too stupid for that. But these two are 8 points of handicraft, and then also 8 points of hearing, right? Yeah. I'll probably consult the... I found the Trias. What do you mean the armor looked amazing? It is fantastic. It's just a little bit of pain to get rid of blunt. Because for some reason razor sharp and handicraft are opposed. Wax? Wax? Which one do you live in? Wax. Wax. You're funny. Wax did not exist in base dry. That's a portable third skill. Yep, it did. From portable third onwards. Expert is critical eye. But it's also critical eye on crack because it's 10 affinity per level. I didn't get gaslit by friends. All my friends told me to not play try because it's better in my memory than it actually is. It's not. I remember very much the things I loved about this game. And it wasn't underwater. Chest and tail. This one's gonna hurt, isn't it? Yeah, Tri Ultimate and Tri are very different. You wouldn't think that they are, but they are very, very different. So, for one, you can... like, every armor set that has a high rank option has two options to them. There's the high rank version of the armor, you know, the standard plus version. And then there is a version that you upgrade from low rank all the way into high rank. And those two versions have different skills. That's basically a frontier armor system. And Tri is the only time that was in mainline, as far as I know. Locklock is beautiful, yeah. No, I want to talk to you, and I want to know how long you'll be here. 2 days, okay. Right, so it's pretty much just Agnaktor left, right? And after that is a ton of grinding. I will probably farm Agnaktor a little bit, because his set is definitely Lance. That I know for sure. It's going to have Razor Sharp and Guard. And I do really want a set with Guard +1. And then I'll consult the Arbor set searcher whole mod. I think he spawns in 7. I think. But yeah, I think Try and Try Ultimate is like the also don't be that evil to Macron. Macron was fun, like in its own right. If you accept it for not being clack, it's okay. Now the problem is I can't really attack him. Do the thing where you... That was the wrong move. Do the thing where you like slam your beak. Oh, that's the wrong move. Do the slam. That's the wrong move. You can also beam. I could live with a beam. I can very much live with this. No! No! Evil. fucking small monsters. That didn't work out. Oh, that really didn't work out. What's up, man? A beam? Nope. I got small monstered, indeed. Is he enraged? Ah, pain. Okay, no Diago on the walls. Hey, Minotaur. But don't remember Pekko and Agnaktor. Real. Dude, I got so hyped in Stories 1. All that while back. Because they had Robo Agnaktor. Granted, it was called Agnaktor EX. I mean, Chacha's fucking worthless anyway. My mother. Yeah, so Agnaktor EX, right? And I spent so much time trying to get my own Clack Clack, only to learn that, by the way, he is in the game, but you can't have it. Dangerous viruses. Oh god. Terrible, 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 terrible. Yep, Stories 2 as well. You're just not allowed to have a Clack Clack. And I think that's evil and fucked up. Ooh, okay. Ay, Agnaktor. Do something dumb second shot, thanks. But the Pekko is not being in boss makes such a waste to cause monster commander to send Doshik in this one. Pekko has... Yeah, honestly I wouldn't hate Pekko. Before I replayed Fly, I would have disagreed heavily, because I don't think he's a great monster. But now that I've hunted him again, he is much better than I remembered. Much better than I remembered. So I'd be on board here. Although he is not the same without Show. I will say that much. He is definitely not the same without Show. That's the first. Tail cut next. So much personality, I don't know about that. Like, his whole thing is, I scream, and when I'm done screaming, I will set you on fire. Then again, I'd imagine that a ton of people that are not fantastic at MH will struggle like hell with him. And that's honestly a pretty strong argument to bring him back. Although the whole I play a song for buffs for monsters is also not unique to Paco. There is a frontier monster that is literally hunting on. We will get to see that eventually. Oh wow, that's further away than I thought. Yeah, it's the whale. Don't be more loud. This way. This plane was having to bring dumb bombs to hunt. Let them complain, fucking weaklings. I'll be real, I don't bring dung bombs to Paco or anything. I just hunt the other thing. That's free money right there. Is that a cat? Is that a tear? What's a cat? I never understood why people, like back in Try and Try Ultimate, they would run away like hell if a random Joe popped up. I don't get why. Joe's not that bad. Well, it's not that bad most of the time. It is really fucking bad if you play like Hammer. Hammer in particular has a dogshit matchup against Ultra and Joe, I think. That head, don't hold still. Okay, I need to not stand here. Ah, I need to not stand anywhere. I should probably start bringing Megapods, right? But you can bring anyway in case Joe could... Oh, yes. Nahabras. Thank you. I don't know. I'm like... very frugal with item usage. If it can be avoided, I won't use them. Like, I'm already displeased that I have to use potions and you can just straight up buy them. I could really do with a beam right now so I can try to break the left front. I think that was the beak, right? Was that the back? That was the back! How the fuck did I hit the back? Also, he looks so good. Like, I just love the aesthetic when he, like, when he cools down. Such a good color scheme. I think that's gonna suck. I need to knock down. downward submerge bring all the time. Most of Yep. I mean, I don't like underwater and try to avoid it at all costs anyway. Don't... Okay, it's gonna beam. It's leaving. I mean, Tailcut was a side quest. How could I not? It's free money. Yeah, I don't know, I don't use dung bombs a whole lot either. Most of the time, if I can at all, I will just kill the other thing. Because it's less annoying too, in the long run. There is just one tiny problem with that idea, and that is Rathian Rathalos. Because they are coded to stick together even if you dung them. And that's painful. Even if you dung them, they'll just leave together. It is rough. Against Crimson. See, I'm the literal opposite. When I was grinding Crimson, I was not bringing anything because I was hoping he would summon Joe so I could get G-rank Joe mats faster and earlier. Spoiler alert, I did not get Joe stuff earlier. Yes, I felt scammed. It's not jiggling here. There's no shot he's sleeping, right? No, he's not. There he is. Eat. Holy hitbox. Aye, that hurt. Ouchie. Oh, he's in high rank? I thought he's G only. Whack. Yeah, they are coded to stick together. Rathian Rathalos. But that combination only comes in like really specific quests. And you would be surprised. You have played Generations Ultimate, right? You can get the gated 3 materials early if you kill them during the gathering quest where they appear. They just never appear again is the problem. Otherwise you could actually make the sets and stuff early. Oh fuck. There's an oopsie. No, it's gonna come out of land. Or not. One thing that I would like to get a little bit of feedback on real quick. Is it just me? Or are other low rank monsters, like in other games, not nearly as aggressive as they are here? I forgot to sharpen like an idiot, wow. Yeah, I told you. I'm a collector of very, very jank knowledge. Fuck. Oh yeah, yeah, and Troy is way more aggressive looking at you, Barrow. Barrow's really aggressive, yeah. Rathian too. And well, Agnaktor, obviously. Alatrion is rough too, but he's like high rank and then very, very, very end of high rank, so that makes sense. So, the problem here was that I was looking at it. You shouldn't do that. Every time. That's something that stuck to me. Every time that I needed to sharpen in Elatrian hunts, I made it a point to just turn the camera away and start sharpening. And a solid 90% of the time, that actually worked. I don't understand how or why. It shouldn't have worked at all. And this is why I need guard. I wanna counter stuff like that. Holy hitbox. Can't make the face. Not physically hurt. I mean, it is unupgraded Shaggy armor. You cannot expect to live a whole lot of stuff. I'm surprised I'm getting as far as I am. So here's the thing. I don't know if it actually impacts... Yeah, I mean... Why would I spend time and money upgrading that? Attack up medium. There's nothing of value here. What I do know, however, because I'm fairly certain that looking at them, like specifically Uragaan, that looking at him on camera or not doesn't really make a difference on his behavior. But I know that a lot of monsters are very aggressive and aggro priority actually changes if you use healing items. That's part of the reason I make a habit to bring herbs. To like spam them, even if I'm at full health, to get more aggro. Unironically. And I think that a while ago there was someone going through mines or testing or something, where they also listed that healing does generate aggro. It's good enough for until end of low rank, because there's a few sets in this small boss that are amazing. Yeah. Agnaktor is amazing for Lance, and Ceadeus is just amazing, period. High-grade plugs and sharpness 1 is great. Problem is that you'd somehow have to get rid of the negative, the blunt edge. When it's good enough... No. This is the Ultimate behavior, because Ultimate hunters are broke and in constant paranoia of running out of money. I mean, people wanted a realistic game, right? Notice me, senpai. As he just trampled. Okay, but he's not enraged, so... Come down. Almost. I think I'll capture it just to be safe. Because he is going to tend to sleep, and that's really obnoxious. Maybe in Volcano Bullets you can get Ceadeus enough slot to get rid of that. I don't think that that's gonna be the thing, because if you slot Razor Sharp, it takes away handicraft points. So it would need to be a charm that just has two or more points towards Razor Sharp. I guess Handy could work, yeah. And then slot into Razor Sharp. Slot into Razor Sharp. So it needs either Handy 2 or more, or the other thing. The alternative is a mixed set, but I would have to consult the armor set search for that, because I do not... Like, I don't nearly remember the type of set that we used back in the day, especially in low rank. And I just don't see a future for Blunt Sword, or Blunt Edge, or whatever it was called. Oh, I could register him to the thing too, right? Dude, just go to 10, we all know you sleep there. There we go. I don't know either, but I've seen some jank ones. I'm not gonna play with the cards right now, that's dangerous. Hello. Okay. Just don't get small monsters right now. Okay. Hooray. Next up is actually grinding him for a Lancet. Well, and Ceadeus. God, there's gonna be so many dead Ceadeus. Yeah, the Powder Stone quest. Real. That existed. There's a ton of really, like almost all of the egg-like quests are really rough. Thanks. I killed it myself. Well, captured. The point stats. But the really super painful thing is you don't get Pro Transporter as a skill at the point where you're required to do the carry stuff. That is the real secret pain. They removed it from Wilds. No, it wasn't present in Rise either. Like, it was purely optional side quests in Rise. I don't remember if there were any of them in World. And then Rise also had 0 repel quests. And I think World... Yeah, World also didn't have repel quests. Like, removing systems like that is not unprecedented. Wilds does a lot of bad, but... Let's at least be accurate about, you know, the stuff it actually got rid of. Like having fun in video games. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that there's more quest types we got rid of. Uragaan is not a real hunt. Agnaktor is a movie with QTE. That's not a hunt. Also only took them a year of death time, by the way. Oh, no razor sharp, huh? Oh, did I... Was that a high rank? Christ, I remember nothing. Hmm? Where's the arms? Cool, so that's all the pieces. I can probably substitute with a laggy piece, right? So, handy 5. 5 is strong. 3. Hands are not fantastic. So it's 8-8, right? And then 10-10. If I use a different helmet, I can probably get another skill entirely as well, right? Except I don't get handicraft at all. Oh, this is pain. How does... Yeah, it's 15. But to be fair, the Ibushi Rampage quest was technically a repair quest. Sasch has canonically dementia. Real. It runs in my family. Or something. What's the armor set? Search. I have it somewhere. Here. Sharpness +1. I have no weapon slots. Armor rarity is 3 then. 5. And deco rarity is then 5. 5? Is it 5? What the fuck? Oh, down there. Okay, yeah. 5. 5. I don't know what this is trying to tell me. Let's see. I want sharpness +1 and I want earplugs. That's the minimum. Like with that I can probably do... I can definitely get up to Gen without much of a problem. Resistances, earplugs. I do not want blunt edge. Can I exclude blunt edge? So allegedly every single piece of every single set will have blunt edge. Charms? Oh, and that's also accidentally assuming a 3-slot charm, which I do not own. Get rid of that. Okay, more skills. Weird. Anyway, let's see. Do I have a charm? Doesn't look the part, does it? Ah, unfortunate. Right. No sharpness +1 for now then. You can get bloodless 300 talisman? Sunbreak. Talisman. Bloodlust is an 8 here? You can, I think you can get 3 points of an 8 here. Just not S tier. I'm not sure. Yeah. Good to have had you, Lane. Have a good one. And thanks for the good luck. I will need it. Okay, so the handicraft situation is not happening for now. Maybe without lugs. Man, there's a billion options that get rid of Demonic Blessing, but there's 0 options that get rid of Blunt Edge. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Okay. Let's do attack up large and earplugs. Earplugs. Any earplugs? Earplugs? Any earplugs? Earplugs. Attack up large and earplugs is not possible. Oh no. Attack up medium, not either. Attack up S? Attack up S is possible. Got any... Surely I have a speed sharpen. Right? I do not. I have one slot. 10 slots. 2. Oh, that's not enough. Speed sharpen? Nope. Nope, that's not possible. Well... I can get like earplugs and speed sharpen. I can get earplugs, speed sharpen, and fire res. Amazing. I'll just bite the bullet and go with Helios. And then hope. The handicraft situation is crazy. It really is. Soon. But yeah, fact of the matter is I'm going to need an armor upgrade. Sooner rather than later. So I'm probably going to grind out Agnaktor full set and Helios full set. For reasons. Reasons being that I want to. Yeah, I do. I fucking love Try. This is a base game MH. And back when this came out, I played for like 2,500 hours or so. There's no other game that I sunk that much time into back then. No, it's not the defense that I need. It's that I want something... It's that I want, well, the plugs and the guard are the two big things. And sharpness. Because, you know, sharpness is really fucking good. If I just wanted defense, I could upgrade this. I'm not gonna use sonic bombs anymore. I don't think he's beaming enough. Just are too expensive, man. Ay. Yeah, this'll do. Maybe if enough armor spheres is that you're gunning for a crit of 1 CF. Yeah, I mean, evidently, I get by without the defense boost, right? Evidently. The problem is that I want to get by faster. Oh yeah, it's yeah. Man, this bothers me so much, man. I hope that I could get... sharpness without blunt. But it's strictly impossible. It ends up being better on money because less cards. Yeah, but if I make too much money too fast, it means I have to hunt less. Duh. Yeah, no, you're 100% right. It's just principle for me. Really, it's just principle. Right. The set such a set, there is no option. I'll trust it. I'll trust it. What the fuck happened to Agnaktor arms? I know they exist. Did I not get a claw? Is that a problem here? No beak either. Ah, yeah, okay. Didn't get claw, didn't get beak. That'll do it. Oh, it's a capture quest. I was like, why the fuck does it give so much money? Yeah, okay, now it makes sense. It's a sword and shield quest. Like, straight up. Cut tail stun. Good luck with that. I think it was this one that I timed out for the first time. The Uragaan Agnaktor. Let's do him again. How much longer do I have with your Gozu? Day and a half, right? Yes, okay. Alright, we'll do Agnaktor one more time. Then I'm gonna hand in the hunt report. And do a bunch of rarity trading with the Argosy. That's the rough order of things. What do I do this time? I know I need a tail for stuff, so I should probably cut the tail again. And I do need to break the beak and the claws. And I will more or less accidentally also break the chest, because that's just what happens. I think he spawns at 5, doesn't he? Doesn't. Just one mount. Just one. Real quick. Just one mount. It's not a phase, Mom. I don't have a problem. Notice me, senpai. Not like that. Okay, yeah, that could work. Oh, this one? No. Oh, God, is my depth perception really that bad? Holy shit. Oh, bad. Yeah, bad. If that wasn't live right now, that would have been a reset point. Like, unironically, I would have reset that. There's something down like that. Now you can beam. I hate small monsters. Very, very much. Here? Yeah, that's gonna be. What a terrible spot to start. Yeah. I was running to being all smart, thinking I could jump that. Unfortunately, skill issue. Fucked up and evil. God. Calm down. Holy shit. We're gonna leave. They're gonna leave. Ah, come on, monsters. That was just to send a message. Right. It's where the fuck did it go lottery time? Either 8, 5 or 6. I also need to be really mindful to not just fucking die. It's gonna get significantly harder if I don't have 140 health. You eating? You were. Yeah. Holy hurtbox. I thought I was close enough. Yeah, no, never mind. I will not cope with this. Holy shit. Please understand, small indie hunter, multi-dollar salary. You couldn't have been, could you? Now he's gonna beam just to spite me. Or not. Lucky, holy shit. Not lucky, I take it back. No holy, just shit. I think I remember him too much from Tri-Ultimate. I'm relatively certain that in that game, when he beams, he always clacks his beak first. Always. At least in non-G rank difficulties. I believe. But it's taking me a hot minute to understand that when he's enraged here, he will even in low rank just full send the fucking beam. But it also just got significantly harder. Oops. Things like this really makes me miss the Frontier NPC system. Where you could grind out your personal NPC friend. And you could give them a skill, sort of, that let them use powders for environment drinks and stuff. That was cool. And hot. That's the joke. You may laugh. Do something I can counter. Or beam, that also works for me. Oh, this is the first thing. Now the significantly harder thing is going to be cutting the tail then. That's the first hit. No, that was the back actually. Fuck. Maybe I don't cut the tail. I don't cut the tail. Let's do it. I think I'll treat it. No, peace not. The fuck is that? Got one over here. Don't be like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, take your time. I'll get rid of this guy first. Awesome. Not where I needed him. That's really not where I needed him. One thing that I don't like about Frontier is that Agnaktor is not in it. Maybe something stupid like that. Works every time. Awesome. Don't risk it. No, my health. Oh, bad. Oh, yeah. Beam? Oh. I thought it capped at 4. 6 jumps, huh? Yeah, I can take this. Fun fact about Ulgen, there was no alley mod yet. So at least as far as I know, every attack just straight up dealt the same amount of elemental damage. There may or may not have been special cases for Hammer and Greatsword as charge modifiers. Shit was wonky. I really don't want to bother with him in area 10. Beam or something I can use. That was lucky. Holy crap. Beam or something to wait. Nope. Beam, please. Suppose that also works. Why would he do that? No! I don't want to come. No! Well, area 10 we go. It's gonna suck. At least it's our suck. I forgot pickaxes. Oops. Sharpen, get all the things. Oh. Whoa! Okay, okay, that is very unfortunate. I hate this area so much for hunting, dude. It is so small and claustrophobic. He went to sleep quick, holy. Ay, ay, ay. But we did it. Here we're dead. Hey, that's a beak. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Hunting report. And trade with your lazily. So that's 99 of each of the small monsters. 27 Jaggies, 10 Kurapeka, 13 Ludrov, 18 Rathian, 8 Lagiacrus, and 5 Rathalos. For almost 45k points. I think that is enough commodities, like rare commodities, to buy out the Argosy stuff. I hope anyway. And it'll also probably be enough points to just do all the village requests. Oh, yes. I need one of those for Cha-Cha, I know that. I want one of those. Decorations. No. This consumable. Oh, that's all on the 1 stars. Dude, I love Menu Hunter. Finally, some more dances for the little guy. Very important. Of combos is good. Very important. Although I'm 90% sure you can just buy it in Lock at some point. I have no idea what this is for. I have no idea. We'll figure it out eventually. Okay. Take 4. Oh. That's cheap. Okay, we are making progress. Okay, I was worried we were not. More questions? stock codex, weapon codex. Get the charms first, because I need 2 of them. I think I need 2 of them. Even though I'm 99% sure you can literally just buy them. Just not in village. I wonder. Maybe that. Maybe you can. Interesting. Maybe. 2 of them. Weapon codex. A sword device to punch out a glance. It's probably trapped. Realistically. Rat Spear Max. There we go. That was the 1-star thing. Got it on the frames. Get this one, no stock codex. Oh shit, I bought the same thing twice. Oops. That was a mistake. Okay. I guess I'll just write more forest. Because I'm 99% sure that I needed every one of those 4s. I need a second power charm, I accounted for that. Okay, that's 1. 2. Yeah, I need 1 more for. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just making sure. That's a consumable, that's a consumable. That is an actual unlock, consumable. Well, repeatable deck, more like. Yeah, it's 1/4 that I'm missing, oops. I will never financially recover from that movie. I really won't. Anyway, while we're at it, let's throw more money at the problem. Apparently some string bean celebrity plumped up to £300 from that stuff. I know you're busy saving the village from destruction, but also think of the capitalism. Okay, those are all the ones that I actually planned for that I knew. Oh no, more cactus flowers. And more busy bees.
Oh.
You. Give me the stuff. This stuff. I guess give me more of those as well. And then okay. Alright, that's that. Yeah, there it is. Right now it's the arms that were missing, right? And they are still missing? What the... How? Does it not have arms? Am I just stupid? I definitely got the beak, and I definitely got the tail. I did still not get claws. Fuck. That's the thing. Right. Claws. Agnaktor claws are the single most memorable item for me in Try because of how incredibly hard they were to get. Like, just ridiculously rare. They're not even... They're like a high % chance if you break the... If you break the legs, like the claws. I just don't remember if you needed to break all 4 of them to get a chance at 1. Because it definitely isn't individual. I think at most I've gotten like 2 ever. Out of 1 quest anyway. Like, oh, that's gonna suck, isn't it? It's gonna suck so bad. Okay, but what's the weird weapon that you... Oh, right. Sword. It's a chuck. I don't remember if this was good at anything. I really don't remember if this was any good. It's got Ceadeus level raw. But you probably want an element on SNS. I wouldn't know though. Anyway. What have we not at least seen together? We've seen Diablos and we've seen me fail against it. We've seen Uragaan, we've seen Ceadeus. Yeah, that'll be it, I think. So now I can actually do the thing where I grind out Helios and Agnaktor sets. In the hope that I find a razor sharp charm. LMAO. And then also the weapons and stuff. So like off-screen grinding. One thing that needs doing, because I forgot to do that last time, like an idiot. The Saya sends up on me indeed. I'm not looking forward to that bit. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Or did I not? Old Desire sends up on me. Oh no! Really wishing for the worst here. None of these windows are the window that I want you to grab. The fuck? Dude, it's even open. Why the fuck is this so difficult? There we go. Right, because we didn't do it last time, because I'm an idiot and forgot. There's a new decoration incoming. Ah! Fuck! That's the one I really didn't want to do. Because I have no fucking idea how to do that. Well, congratulations, Demo. Fuck. But yeah. That'll be that for today. How do I do this professionally? Something like this.
Content. You want it?
No, why the
Content. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as
Fucking
long as you
bullshit.
have enough monies. Sorry, Chet. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
None of this is going as intended. Anyway. I will call it here. It's prime time to get stuff done. I will grind out the things I said. Because nobody wants to see that. Dude, that scene, when he pops up. The scene when he pops up as the transition is literally called live but scuffed. That's very intentional. Everything for retention. But yeah, I'll grind stuff off screen because who the fuck would want to sit down and watch me for like 12 hours grind just Agnaktor and then just Ceadeus? That makes no sense. I will spare that from you. And in the meantime, also work on a video. It'll probably be about speedrunning. Very likely, actually. But definitely not before next week. So thanks for hanging out, a lot of you. I won't promise that I will ever find a schedule. No, it's not a speedrun per se. It's more talking about speedrunning. And a little bit of behind the scenes stuff. Like, not... Anyone interested in running a certain monster with a certain weapon can just look up a guide on how... Like, not a guide, can just look up a run and learn from that itself. I want to talk about the things that are not obvious from, like, watching stuff. Like, how the math differs, how set building differs, how... You know, the menuing, why that's so important and so on. Like, that's the sort of angle I want to take to it. And maybe a little bit about why the math is different is probably the most interesting thing. But again, that'll at least take a week. At least. So yeah. validity is an opinion. And I don't think that I should opine on that. There is, I have my stance on that. But I don't think that adding it would be... Because I do want it, I do want to have that video as a resource to point people to and be like, hey, that's gonna answer your question. Because I've seen a lot of people ask about how to get into speedrunning. And like what goes into actually doing that. And I don't think having my opinion take up part of that. That's like, oh, I think that console is more valid but also more painful and should be the measurement that we use is not a good idea, right? But then also like rule sets and where to find them and how to read them and, you know, scripting, what even is that? You know, that sort of stuff. It will probably be like a 15 to 20 minute affair because like the last ones all have been in that ballpark. But yeah. I will probably start writing a script for that like tomorrow-ish. And then see that I'll be live again whenever I'm done with the grind. But yeah, for now I really gotta go. So thank you a lot for hanging out and I'll see you next time.